So we are going to do a little yoga boot camp. I like teaching this because it'll show you that you could do lots of variations within the same poses, and we'll get deeper into that in further courses. However, this is just to kind of show how versatile our classes are and what we could do within the poses to just help if you have a mixed demographic of beginners and advanced students. How can you kind of spice it up for those that are more advanced? You can put in a little yoga boot camp into many of the poses. So I'm just going to kind of do my basic yoga boot camp workout that I typically do at home, and then I'd like for you guys to make little videos for your homework, adding on your yoga boot camp poses and techniques that are different from mine. I'd like to see what you guys come up with, how creative you guys are, and kind of see what you guys come up with. I'm interested to see it. So we will get started in our cat-cow position. This practice that I'm going to show you guys outside of like the first pose is really good for arms and abs. Anyone who has weak wrists, such as myself, or who just finds this to be super uncomfortable, or people who are hyperextenders like myself. I used to do yoga all the time where if I put my hands flat, my natural reaction is to go like this, still to this day. So for me as a hyperextender, I really like to be on my fists because it really prevents me from hyperextending. And so in yoga growing up, I was always told, here, turn the eyes of your elbows inward, which was my teacher's cue, and I never understood what she meant. Then it hit me one day in college, and that's why I got this tattoo, because I just realized to turn the eyes of your elbows means literally to turn them inwards and let them to not be locked into place. And so, that would be your cue, or for me it's easier to do it on my fists. So just a little recommendation for yoga boot camps, and we will get started. First pose that we're going to do, cat-cow. We're going to start off with the glutes. We're going to do circles of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, then change directions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then switch. Once you've done 5 on each side, I usually like to kick up. I call these scorpion kicks. I think some people call them donkey kicks. To get more into the abs, we'll do that cross laterally, where here, because I'm doing a cross lateral motion, I do tend to come back down to my hands just because it's more stability than your fists. And we'll do cross lateral movements to help rewire the pathways across our corpus callosum, and we'll touch elbow to knee, then send out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Relax, switch sides. When you're doing this, you might not really find an ab workout it's really because it's dealing with your stabilization muscles rather than strength muscles. So stabilization muscles are the ones that are further within our body. And relax. If any of you just saw to do this, I really hyperextended that arm. So just be careful. Let me drink some water, and then I'll show you the next positions. Okay, the next couple of poses that we're going to do, I tend to do them all in one sequence. We'll break them down into reps of 5. I usually do reps of 5 and then start over. But you can always do more or less depending on your strength. I'm going to start off with the one that's most challenging for me, and then kind of go from there. I've never really been able to do push-ups very well, so these are my yoga push-ups. And I don't know why, but I just tend to like to put a block between my legs for this one. So make sure my body's nice and straight. Come down, push up, come down, push up. I'm only gonna do 3 because I know that I'm not that to do this class I would not be able to do very many and then show all the other poses. So from there, the next one that I typically like to do is knee to nose. Bring it to my tricep, cross it under my body. 2, 3, 4, oops, one more, 5. That one's really good for center abs as well as the obliques or the side abs. Ben, if you could just erase me wiping my nose. I'm sorry, I have so many allergies today. Alright guys, we're gonna get on to the second side now. We're gonna go knee to nose, triceps, curve, inside, outside, curve. 3, 4, and last one. And come down into your downward facing dog. Alright, we're gonna bring it down to a dolphin. Bring your hands together. Shoulders, triceps, we're engaging them. We come and touch our nose to our hands. 2, 3, 4, 5. Press up, dog. Downward facing dog. Let's roll our shoulders out. Okay, next one in our yoga boot camp. This one, you have to keep your hips stabilized. You don't want them to move. It adds a more challenging layer to it. Gives you a lot more body control. And yeah. So, yeah, here we go. I tend to take my feet a little bit wider for this one to help with my hips not going like this. The idea is touch your shoulder without moving. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last one in my arm series is elbow, elbow, hand, hand, elbow, elbow, hand, hand. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, and you're done. You can walk up, hang and ragdoll. Come up to halfway, come up to standing. Another glute exercise, have a little bit of a bend of your knee. You can bring your hands to your hips, lean forward. You can also bring your hands to right center. We're just going to kicks 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come into a standing split. Just as a nice transition. Come halfway up. Come all the way up. Bend your leg. Bring your body down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops. And 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And standing split. Exhale, come down, forward fold. And come down. Finishing up our yoga boot camp practice that I do at home. We're gonna hoist our sails. We're gonna turn into the turtles of the sea. We're going down for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, 10, hold. Then I like to grab my feet, pull my chest up more. And relax. For my cool down, I like to just come and do some shrimp curls. Get a little bit of a water break before going into the second portion of the yoga boot camp. Okay guys, you've been doing great. The last portion is here. We come up into plank. We turn to the side. For those that have weak wrists, you might want to come down to your elbow. And then we're going to do dips. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Plank. And switch. And plank. Come down, finish off your practice with a nice child's pose. Another cool down you can add is come into your cat-cow. Twist up towards the sky. Exhale down, leaving your shoulder to the ground. You can bring that hand to your hips or your hand around your lower back. Twist out the shoulders since you just did a lot of workout on them. Bring your hand back down. Twist and change. And lay your body down. You can have your hands out to either side. Then you can just twist over if you're okay with your shoulders. If you have any shoulder problems, don't do this pose. Well, thank you for coming to today's class. I hope you enjoyed what you saw. I hope you got a nice little workout and that your body is glistening with the sweat. And I hope you have a great day. Namaste.